Okay, welcome to Sports. I'm your host, Mark DeCarlo. We're so glad you could be here that I just can't even tell you, so I won't even try. We've got two guys. Those two guys have been on dates with those three women over there. Now, the guys are waiting to come on stage, but the women are right there. Why are they there? So I can talk to them. So let's go do it. How's it going, ladies? Good. Glad to have you here. Erin Healy, a 22-year-old student. Welcome to the show, Erin.
Thank you.
Nikki Rivas, a 20-year-old student. Michelle Azenzer, a 23-year-old clothing manufacturer. Welcome, Michelle. Hey, Michelle.
Yes.
Describe for me your perfect guy. If you could assemble one from scratch, what would he be like?
My perfect guy looks very rebellious, but has a great heart.
So, a phony rebel.
Yeah, I guess so. If you want to, make it simple. I guess so.
How about you, Nikki?
I like a guy that is not only physically fit, but mentally fit. That's real important to me. And when a guy gets along with animals and children, that tells me a lot.
How about you, Erin?
I like a guy with dark hair, dark brown eyes, and kind of clean cut like Tom Cruise.
Like Tom Cruise. All right. All right, let's see how it starts tonight. Measure up. Bobby and David, come on out. Bobby, how are you? David, how are you? Have a seat. If you're looking for the Gazpacho wedding, it's the next studio down.
Bobby De Niro came along with me.
Bobby Bishop, a 28-year-old real estate salesman. Welcome to the show, Bobby. And, of course, David Flowers, the father of the groom, a 27-year-old bricklayer. Welcome to the show. You look pretty snappy, Dave.
Thank you very much.
I like that tie. It looks really hot. All right, now, guys, you've both been on blind dates with these three lovely ladies, right?
Yes.
You know anything about them at all?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, whoever knows the most will have the most hearts. The guy with the most hearts will be crowned King Stud and get to go to the formal. So you're one step up right off the bat.
I can leave now.
All right. We're going to start with you, Bob, because you're not even wearing socks. Are women impressed the first time they meet you face to face?
Generally, yeah. Depends upon the girl, of course, but most of the time, I would say yeah.
Okay. All right. We asked the ladies what they thought the first second they saw you, Bobby. And here's what they said. One of them said, he's sexy, sharp, and stunning. The second lady said, his dorky shoes made a dorky noise. Third lady said, he uses more hairspray in one day than I've used in my whole life.
I knew that was going to come up. I was going to get a haircut.
All right. Go ahead. Tell me who said what will give you a heart, Bobby.
Oh, God. He's sexy, sharp, and stunning. Erin.
Yes.
There you go. Why'd you say that, Erin?
Well, he showed up at my house in a very nice suit, and he looked very sharp, very cute.
Uh-huh. You get to go again. Now, his dorky shoes made a dorky noise, or he uses more hairspray in a day than I've used in my whole life.
His dorky shoes made a dorky noise. Michelle.
Yeah.
Oh. What'd you say, Michelle?
I said that he uses more hairspray in 20 minutes than I do in my whole life. You see, because I went to his house and he wasn't ready. And he kept blowing his hair and spraying it and blowing and spraying and blowing and spraying. And right when I thought he was done, I would just hear and blow dry all over. And then he came out and his hair was like, you know, like when poodles like get No, but he looked good, but he was just like, it was just sprayed, you know?
Dave, you think you come off well over the phone? Is it hard for you, or is it something that's easy?
No, I feel comfortable talking on the phone for the first time, usually.
How come?
I just feel the person out and I get comfortable with them. It's, just talk about things that they like.
All right. Well, we asked the ladies what they thought of you after they talked to you on the phone, and here's what they said. And one of them said, are you sure this guy's from Earth? Second lady said, oh, he's a Guido.
Ouch.
Third lady said, turn me on, Yankee Doodle Man.
I don't mean to laugh.
No, it's Okay, are you sure this guy's from Earth? I'll say Nikki.
That's right.
There you go. Where'd you think he was from, Mickey?
I don't know, but it was a big old culture clash. He's just, you could tell he's from back east. And,
What was your first clue?
his accent. But he was good. I mean, when I met him, it was great. We really hit it off.
Okay, great, all right. All right. Uh-oh, he's a Guido, talking about stereotyping. And turn me on Yankee Doodle Man.
Uh-oh, he's a Guido. I'll say Michelle.
Michelle!
Because, as Nikki said, he has that New York accent. And the thing is that I'm sure that the entire audience would take that in a negative way, but I love that accent. And that accent totally turns me on. So that was the first thing I thought of, and I really was happy about it. Because I felt comfortable and we were able to relate to one another on the phone.
Well, stick around. When we come back, we're going to find out how Studley Bobby is in just a second. Don't go away. Been on a lot of dates in your life, Bobby?
Enough.
Roughly how many?
150.
Okay. You think you know what women are looking for on a date?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we asked the ladies if they enjoyed themselves on your dates, all right? And here's what they said. One of them said, we got down and dirty. Whoa! Second lady said, we sat there and got laughed at. Third lady said, we got so excited we almost wet our pants. What the hell were you doing?
Wow. Sat there and got laughed at. Nikki?
No! What'd you say, Nikki?
We got so excited we almost peed in our pants.
Yes.
Wet our pants. We were on rides at Magic Mountain. I was just, he was really excited with the ride, and he was screaming at the top of his lungs, and his arms were waving, and I was just, white knuckles, just on the bars. And so he grabbed my hands, and he was making me throw my hands up, and so we got into it.
Who actually did say, we sat there and got laughed at?
I did.
Aaron, where'd you go?
We went to a comedy club after dinner, and they picked us out of the crowd.
Why?
They said we looked like the perfect yuppie couple.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, Dave?
Yes.
How'd the girls react to your bricklayer body?
I don't know. I think they enjoyed it. That's what it's there for, right?
We asked the ladies what they thought of you, your physique, and your whole physical presence. And here's what they said. One of them said, he's a total knockout. Yeah. Second lady said you could bounce a quarter off his chest. Third lady said, well, babe, we're talking centerfold material here.
Just guessing, I guess. Ooh, babe, we're talking centerfold material. Say Nikki.
That's right.
There you go.
First of all, woo babe, we're talking GQ centerfold.
Oh.
He looked very tailored. He looked great when we went out. He was wearing these really nice jeans and boots, and his shirt, he had a little bit of jewelry on. It wasn't too much, and his hair was just perfectly slicked back, and very nice face. And you know what, he had a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow, but it was nice. And he even asked me, he's like, oh, I can go and shave. And so I said, no, that's okay, it looked nice.
All right. He's a total knockout, or you could bounce a quarter off of his chest.
You can bounce a quarter off of his chest. No, I'll go with these. A total knockout, Aaron.
Right.
There you go. Why'd you say that, Aaron?
Well, he said he was a boxer, and so he had a really nice body. And you guys picked the perfect guy for me. Looks-wise.
Bobby,
Yeah.
pretty romantic on your dates?
A little bit.
Little?
A little bit, yeah.
We asked the ladies how it went on the dates, and one of them said, I gave him a token mwah. I don't know what that means. Second lady said, I'm out of here, amigo. Third lady said he was so soft and hairless, I just couldn't resist.
I'm out of here, Michelle.
Oh, there you go. Why'd you say that, Michelle?
Because our date was it was so long.
What did you do?
We went to the air show in El Toro, and I had to drive, forever to get to his house, and, it was, just out in the sun all day, and it was windy and dirty, and you know, all the wind was blowing everywhere. And by the time I drove back, it's like he wanted to go get dinner and stuff, and I was just so exhausted. I was just like, you know, I'm really going to go home tired, so I left.
I gave him a token, moi, and he was so soft and hairless, I just couldn't resist.
Okay, we'll go with the 2 disses in a row. Yeah,
Token moi?
token.
Who would that be?
Nikki.
Oh! He was soft and hairless? According to Michelle, he's got at least 20 minutes worth of hair.
On his arms. I have more hair on my arms than he has on his arms.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Any romance on your dates?
Yes. Yes, there was. All 3.
We asked the ladies if there was any romance on the dates, and here's what they said. One of them said, I wanted him bad. Of course, she meant badly, but second lady said, he does great things with his fingers. Third lady said, he did it better when he took off his pants. Oh!
I don't remember. Okay.
Go ahead, dance your way out of this one, David.
He does good things with his fingers. I'd say Aaron.
Oh! Oops.
I figured we...
What'd you say, Aaron?
I wanted him bad.
What'd you do on your date, Aaron?
Well, we went to lunch and then we went to a carnival, and I really wanted him to kiss me. So he did, and it was nice.
Where did he kiss you?
Where did he kiss me? At the... Oh, you mean on the lips or at the basketball court?
I don't know. What part of your body do you call a basketball court? Look at your lips. After that, what happened? You get home from the carnival, Dave?
Yes.
What happened
And we went back to my place and we watched the movie.
What movie?
The Pope of Greenwich Village.
Sure.
Yeah.
How appropriate.
Makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Sure. He does great things with his fingers. Who actually said that?
I did.
Is he a piano player?
No.
Guitar player?
I don't think so.
What'd you mean?
After we went out to dinner, we got a bottle of champagne. We drove down to the beach. And we were sitting, and I was sitting on my car, and he was hugging me. But he was, like, kind of not really massaging me, but he was doing something with his fingers. It felt good. But it was...
We'll be right back and find out which one of our stars will sunbathe in the nude. Oh, we're back. Just want to say hi to Jules Nasser recovering. Bobby. All right, Bobby, what we've done, we talked to the girls before the show. We've gotten descriptions about you two guys. All you got to do is tell me who the women are talking about, you or your co-stud, David, okay?
Okay.
Bobby, who's most likely to pluck his eyebrows, you or David?
It's tough. I think both of us would. I did before I came. But,
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
So that's hard. Since I did before I came, I'll say me. No, I'll say David.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Bobby says David. Ladies?
David.
Oh, you pulled it out. Why would you say that, Nikki?
Because he's just so tailored looking, and not one hair can be out of place. You know, he doesn't want any extra little hairs. And he looks really nice though.
Okay. David, who's most likely to eat cold pizza for breakfast, you or Bobby?
Me.
Think so?
Definitely.
Dave says Dave. Ladies? Bobby. Oh, Dave.
But I knew they were going to say me. You should know that. You're clean cut. You're Mr. Nice Guy.
Why would you say that, Michelle?
Because, I don't know, I guess because when I went to Bobby's house, he was in such a rush. It just seems like he would just, like, grab for, like, anything left in the refrigerator just to, like, shove down his mouth while he was running out the door.
Bobby, who's most likely to join the priesthood, you or David?
He looks more like a priest.
Yeah.
But
and they wear those nice tailored suits.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. David.
David. Bobby says David. Ladies? Bobby. Oh, Bobby! Why would you say that, Nikki?
Because on our date, he just seemed like he was giving a lot of advice. We had a lot of deep conversations. And he gave a lot of good advice, and he seemed very knowledgeable.
Did he give you penance?
Like he's lived... like he's, you know, he's lived... Not like he's lived his full life, but he's lived a good life so far, and he's been around. So
and everyone knows no one gets around more than a priest. All right, David. David, who's more likely to sunbathe in the nude, you or Father Bob?
I'd say myself, where he's going to join the priesthood.
Ladies? David. Hey, there you go. Why, Aaron?
Because he's new to California, and I figured that he'd do the sunbathing nude thing. Try it.
Uh-huh. Bobby?
Yes.
Who's most likely to write a letter to Penthouse Magazine, you or Dave?
Wow. I am a priest. I'm going to have to say me.
Yeah? Bobby says Bobby. Ladies? Bobby, there you go. These are all sticking together. There you go. Why, Michelle?
I don't know, he's just someone that always voices his opinion. He always expresses that this is him and this is what I stand for, and I would think that if he didn't like a certain way a model was like positioned, he would like write in why he thought she would look better somewhere else.
Yeah, on me.
I think you're thinking of the wrong kind of letter, Michelle. I'm not talking about, like, letters to the editor.
That's what we were talking about.
Miss October was too short. I didn't like the way she...
That's what we were reading about. Oh, you mean like those little fantasies?
Yeah, Michelle.
Yeah, he would do that also.
I didn't like the way Miss November was positioned. But I really liked your nuns in bondage section. They're very habit-forming. Hey, Dave.
You.
Who's most likely to find 101 uses for baby oil?
I guess I'd say myself.
David says David. Ladies?
David.
No, of course. How come?
Sunbathing nude, I figured he'd have a lot to spread it all over.
You need the oil.
Stick around. When we come back, we're going to find out which one of these guys is the bigger stud. Don't go away. All right, here's the deal. We are down to the very, very end of the show. We're going to find out which one of these guys is the bigger stud, which, of course, is why you're here. Quick heart recap. Bobby, you got, what, 4?
4.
Dave?
6, it looks like.
6. Okay, it doesn't matter. Anybody could win here because it's double or nothing. Here's the deal. All you got to do is tell me who you'd like to continue your romance with. If that woman selects you, you're off on your ultimate date. We pay for it. Everything's happy. Everything's fine. Gabish?
Gabish.
All right. You start, Bobby.
Okay, Michelle was very comfortable. I enjoyed the day, but there was no sparks. Nikki, it was a lot of fun, but no, of course not. No, that wasn't it either. And the only little bit of sparks that was there throughout the 3 was with Aaron, so I have to pick Aaron.
All right. All right, now, if Aaron picks you, where are you guys going to go on your ultimate fantasy date?
Think up to wine country, hot air balloon, bed and breakfast for the weekend.
Very exciting. Hey, Dave?
Yes.
Same deal for you. Now you're in the lead. Who are you going to pick?
Michelle, I had a great time with, and I'd be glad to do it again. And Nikki, the same thing, but I chose Aaron.
All right, so now if Aaron selects you, where are you guys going to go on your fabulous date?
Well, I'd like to get my car fixed, and I'd drive
Sounds
down.
pretty romantic, Dave.
Yeah, we had a little fender bender on our date, so I go down to Tijuana, drive down to San Diego.
All right. Michelle, neither of the guys picked you, but did you have a good
I
time?
had a great time.
All right. That's what's important, damn it. That's what's important. Would you show us who you picked before you split? David? Well, you picked Aaron, right, Brian? All right, Nikki, neither of the guys also selected you, but you had fun, didn't you?
I had a wonderful time, definitely. And it was definitely a very interesting and original experience.
Oh, well, good. That's what we're aiming for. Would you show us who you picked?
I'd be welcome to.
Is that your family?
Yeah, my friends.
Your friends and family, they're all insane. All right. Here's the deal, Aaron. It all boils down firmly onto your shoulders. Ouch, it's hot. If you selected David, you're going to go to Tijuana and help him fix his car. If you pick Bobby, you're going up to wine country to have wine and sleep in a bed and breakfast and stuff. What's it going to be, Aaron? David! Congratulations. Go give her a kiss. You're knucklehead. It's hot. My goodness. We're going to go to Mexico and get some car work done. That is romance, and that's why you watch Studs. Bye.